Good morning or afternoon or nighttime or whatever time you are watching this. Hi, hope you are doing well. And I don't know where to start this video, so we're just going to start it. And I'm going to pray that it takes root in the right form. And so I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory that I talked about with some of my, friends, people, my Instagram people yesterday is, in this season, I don't have time to just write. With the podcast and the emails, it's just like there's not enough time to sit down and say, this is a word God has given me, and I believe it's encouraging for you. I wish I had time to do that. I just truly don't. And that's okay. There are different seasons for different things. And so the question over the last 2 months has been, okay, so then, God, what am I supposed to do? I don't believe that he's given me this download for it to just sit in a half-completed note on my phone. So what do we do with it? And I've known for like 2.5 months that the next step is video. But it's just so hard for me. There's something I love so much about hiding behind a microphone, and there's something I love so much about hiding behind a keyboard. I don't know. This is really intimidating for me. I feel very vulnerable anytime my face is on something or anytime it's a video, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like this. It's honestly like a fear in me. This is not comfortable by any means. And I start there because I need you to know, like, the place my heart is at before we start sharing these videos. And if it was up to me, I would have an intro and an outro and a marketing plan and all the things. But again, in this season, that's just not feasible. And so it's like, okay, God, so what do we do? And I really feel like short clips on just things he's speaking to me will be helpful in this transition. And again, I don't know for how long. I don't know anything. I just know, this is what I do know. I'll give you what I do know. That this is something God has been putting on my heart for a few months now. And this morning in my quiet time, I was reading in Oswald Chambers, and it was on, I want to say it was John 13. I could be wrong, it might be John 14, but it was this word, arise and go. And how so many of us spend this time daydreaming about what God has asked us to do, and we don't do it. And so I feel like that hit home so much for me of God has been saying, hey, B, like, we should really start this. We should really start this. And I've been daydreaming about what it would look to start it, but I don't want to do it. And in not doing it, I'm not really being obedient either. And so it's this huge tension right now. So that is the umbrella framework, but that's not even why I'm posting this video today. That is not what I have to say. That is not anything. Here's what I just feel like God has been asking me to say. And so over the last couple months, he's just brought so many people into my path that are dealing with extreme heartbreak, relationships ending that they never thought they would, divorces finalized that they didn't see coming, just such devastating heartbreak over and over and over again. And this can be really hard to understand. It can be even more difficult to explain. And walking with people through this, there's never a good word to say. It's not okay. It just doesn't feel okay to be like, it's all going to be okay. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, maybe. But in the moment, it doesn't really feel like that. It kind of feels like everything is crashing down on you. Your world is falling apart and you're going to die. I'm just telling you how heartbreak feels. And so it puts us in this predicament of like, God, if you're so good, why are you doing this to me? And I had this analogy a few months ago that I just kind of kept stashed away. And so I'm just praying that if you're going through a heartbreak that you'll take this and pocket it. But if you think about when you're younger or even older, I don't know if you still use a piggy bank, but in a piggy bank, everything you earned, you stashed in there. And over time, it accumulated and good things were in that piggy bank, but it couldn't be touched because it was concealed in something. And I think that's what happens in relationships, where you're in a relationship and good things are deposited. You grow in patience, you grow in understanding, you grow in virtue, like you grow in these things. But sometimes they're concealed in a container that people can't access. And so like a piggy bank, and sometimes our hearts, the only way for God to get access to those materials is for it to shatter and it be accessible to him. And that's, I don't want to say that in a dogmatic way. I'm not saying God can't get those. He can do anything. I don't want to put him in a box. I don't want to say what he can and can't do. I'm just saying accessibility is important when it comes to kingdom economics. And so maybe, could it be that in this season of heartbreak, God isn't trying to take you out. He's trying to get out what has been put in. And so I just picture like a piggy bank, you know, and in that relationship, like depositing patience and virtue and kindness and understanding and empathy and compassion and all of that is sitting in this piggy bank. And I just believe God is saying, like, I know this is going to hurt. I know this doesn't look pretty. I know it delivers a messy end product right now. But here's what I know is inside that piggy bank are these things that I need in order to grow your faith, in order to make you more like me, in order for this next season of your life to actually be all you want it to be. And so could it be that the reason we have to go through heartbreak, it doesn't even have to be relationally, just in general. You think about cancer and illness and job loss and all of these things that break our hearts. And could it be that God isn't breaking your heart because he's trying to destroy you? He's breaking your heart simply because he knows what's in it is so important for the kingdom. And I don't know what verse it is, but I do know there is a psalm that says God is near to the brokenhearted. And so if you are in that space, I just want to encourage you that he is near. You are so loved. And I just pray that in this season you will be brave enough to look at what might be inside that broken piggy bank. So that's all I got. And again, thanks for hanging out. This is the route we're going to go for a while, just because we might be in the car, we might be in the kitchen. I don't know where we're going to be. I don't have a name for this video. There's no intro, there's no outro, there's no plan. All I know is that God is giving me downloads, I believe, for me and for you guys. And I got a lav mic, and so we're just going to take it. We'll take it to the road, whatever we got to do to get the word of God out. I believe he wants that for us. So I love you guys. Have a good day. That's it. We made it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.